the best way to move on at that time after my service to the public is to be with my family. Kasi ang laki ng utang ko sa pamilya ko, Piggy. I've dedicated my life for 24 out of 48 years. You cannot have both worlds. So one must pay the price. And in this case, ironically and sadly, my family paid the price of me not being there always. Mahirap kasi akong yayain. Pero mahirap mo akong bunutin sa public service. With all honesty. Especially pag may aberya, I'll forget everything. I'll be there sa panahon ng aberya. With all the sometimes what you call occupational hazards. We're gonna face it. Just to show to the people that, oh, may gobyerno tayo.
Did you finally have the time to do things that you had left undone because you had so many things to do, like maybe read or travel?
Oh,
Something?
thank you for asking me. Nakabawi ako ngayon. Typical me, no? I always accept failures and try to move on as fast as I can. And knowing me naman, I mean, modesty aside, bilis kilos. So having said that, I talked to my son, Patrick, Joaquin, and Frances. Sabi ko, gawa tayo ng creative office. So that's where Scott Media came in. Scott Media is your creative space. Wherein here we use our own shows. One of those is Discovery Night. We want you to smile before you go to bed. Showbiz gave me the opportunity to makaahon sa kasadlakan sa buhay. So while you're young, let's learn from this. As we progress, at least pagdating ng araw, may sarili na kayong hanap buhay. That camera can stand alone. But it would be better if somebody's manning it. I'm an MBN guy. Minimum basic needs. Housing, education, healthcare, jobs. Bigyan kita ng pagkakataon na may masisilungan. I wanted to give back dignity to every Filipino family. And I think house is one of those primary.
What do you miss about being mayor?
Oh, one, lahat ng pangarap ko sa tao, nagawa ko. Lahat ng gusto ko sa mahirap, lahat ng gusto ko na maramdaman ng middle class and upper middle class, lahat ng pangarap ko maramdaman ng mayaman, kung paano tatakbo ang gobyerno at ang gobyerno na pwede nilang masandalan at gobyernong mararamdaman nila, especially in challenging times. Pinilit kong gampanan at gawin. Kaya halos wala akong na-miss. Knowing me, I'll do random checks. Diba? Iikot ako, drive ako mag-isa-minsan. Ikot ako sa Manila, I went to the emergency of the bagong hospital. You know, I think this, modesty aside, this will be you'll see in the Philippines now, this is the biggest emergency room that you can see. It's a fully air-conditioned emergency room. Fully embedded system. The oxygen, the suction. Well-designed emergency room. I was there. Nakanyangga lang ako doon sa hallway. Nakaka-goosebump.
Yeah, nakaka-goosebump.
Saka more happy kasi nakita ko yung mga pasyente. Nakakumot. And I've seen the worst of public hospital in terms of experience. Yung mukha, yung aburido. Yan. Aburido. Pero I was there. Yeah, they're in pain, pero there is a level of comfort. Masarap. Yung kahit mahirap ka, Masarap yung pakiramdam na kapag alam mo may gobyerno kang masasandalan sa oras ng pangangailangan. The goal is to have the best. That's the goal. So when you build it, you thought, na-achieve mo na yung best. But when it's being used, doon mo pala mapipil yung best. Ang pangarap ko sa tao, yung kahit sa huling sandali niya, of all the hardship, lahat ng hirap sa buhay niya, kahit sa huling sandali niya, nakatikim siya ng tunay na kalinga ng gobyerno.
What did the campaign for president leave behind?
It's like a 90-day marathon.
Yeah.
So what do you do in marathon? You don't stop until you go to the finish line and you see the result.
President story that is inspired.
Food security is really a problem in our country. Kasi masyadong argabyado talaga ang farmers. Parang wala talagang opportunity. Parang walang opportunity for growth. If we continue to neglect our food provider or food maker who gives security to our country, I think it's just a matter of time. And I agree. It's just a matter of time that nobody will go farming. Because sasabihin nila sa anak, huwag ka na magsaka kasi unang-una, ang mahal ng fertilizer, anak. Ang nipis ng kita ko na. Tapos, misan-misan, malalabanan pa kami ng mga smuggle. No, I want to leave, I think 75. Kasi gastado ang katawan ko, Pinky. Gastado in such a way, 10 years old, hard labor na ako. So, scavenging. As basurero. Nung araw, hintayin kong alas 9 ng gabi para magsarado yung Jollibee dahil kakalkalin ko pa yung basura nila para kukunin ko yung chicken joy na kinain ng bata na kinagatan lang, may natira pa. Then when I enter into public service at the age of 23, from 23 to 47, walang tulugan.
I asked the question because I wanted you to share with us what is your health program. You look very fit.
I eat beyond what is normal with my favorite food. But sometimes, may konting gain. Then I behave. I offset. So, may balance. You enjoy the taste, you enjoy the food, but you have to be disciplined also. I lift light weights just to for the muscle memory.
What appointments do you have after this? What are you going to do?
I have a lot of meetings. I always try to make myself available. I get asked to be with them because they need an answer to a particular problems. Yan ang nakakatuwa, isipin, high school finish ka lang. High school finish ka lang dati. Now, some institution, corporation will ask you, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? What do we need to comply with this? And you get class, and you have libreng lunch.
You enjoy
Of course! Wala kang toast gas. Ayos na. May pickups ka ba? Don't expect anything that will come to you. One way or another, if you pursue consistent, persistent, with all the failures, I'm not saying it's easy. It's not easy. It's hurtful to fail. It's really hurtful to fail. What matters most is that you move on. You move forward. It was said by a famous person, and he said, don't expect different results will come to you tomorrow if what you did today is the same as yesterday. So, halimbawa, tulad ko, gusto ko maging basurero para kumita. Then, I want to have better. So, I promoted myself. Naging sidecar boy na ako. Then I got discovered. nagbago na naman ang ng direksyon. But the key is try to excel in your field of undertaking. But mind you, God first.